What up, everybody? We are live up in here now. We got some volume. Didn't have no volume for a hot little second. Jump on here every day for 30 days doing a live Q&A. You guys got questions about prison. You guys got questions about life. You guys got questions about anything. First up, Texas Made. What up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Glad to have you on here. Every day for 30 days, I'm going to be doing a live. And I got a big one coming up. A big live coming up. Super special one. Within the next 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. I'm going to be doing a cross-country road trip. I'm going to do it live all the way. Kelly Miles, what's up? Yo, man, why does the carrier change feel weird? Carrier of what? Shipping carrier? I don't know what you mean. What type of carrier? What do you mean by that? Carrier change. You lost me on that one. We got Kelly up in here. We got Texas Made up in here. We're going to be on here for a few minutes, live, chopping up with you guys. Oh, a carrier change. I thought you meant a shipping carrier. Why does that feel weird? A career change? Simple. It feels weird because you choose for it to feel weird. And that ain't being disrespectful. That's being Cody Hadsall. What's up, man? Going to watch Trump at 7? I hear you, man. Why does a career change feel weird? Well, number one, you only feel the way that you feel. Like we say, oh, this made me feel a certain way. That made me feel a certain way. Nope, that's not what happened. You choose to feel the way that you feel about every single situation. So how do you feel about it? Do you feel weird about it? Well, if you feel weird about the career change, it's because you have chosen to feel weird about it. However, if you're doing a career change, what is the reason? What is the purpose? Are you benefiting from it? So you want to look at like what is the reason? What's the end goal, or what's the next step that you're going to take from that? Hopefully it's not just the end goal, because you should have lifelong goals. So it only feels weird because you choose it to feel weird, and that goes with anything in life. Better opportunity and more money. See, there you go. So if it's a better opportunity and more money, it's a better opportunity and more money, right? It's a good book, by the way. Stop doing that shit. If it's a better opportunity and more money, then it shouldn't feel weird. In fact, it should feel fucking exciting. So that's what you got to focus on. Like, how are you going to give this new company value, right? And knowing that you offer value to them, because nobody's going to bring you on board and pay you more money if you're not offering value to them. So how are you offering them value? And then you think about that. That should be fucking exciting, right? That should really, really I mean, any value that we offer to the world should excite us. No matter who you are, you have value. Um, Ever thought to do energy work? What do you mean by energy work? What type of energy work? I used to work in a power plant. That's energy work. But what do you mean by energy work? That's energy work in this cup. Coffee. No, seriously, what do you mean by energy work? I'm not sure on that one. You got me, Cody. Uh, tell me what you think about that one. Listen, everybody that's on here right now, do me a big, huge favor. Everybody take a moment, single little moment, hit the like button for me, please. Makes a big difference. I need the likes to run up. Reiki, attune, alignment. Have I ever thought about doing it? No, I haven't. I have not. Honestly, I haven't. If I had, then yeah, I'm not going to bullshit and say that I have thought about doing it. No. I've heard about it, never thought about doing it. I'm not opposed to trying anything, especially if it's something that I can learn from. You can go through negative shit. You could do negative shit, chakras. You can do negative shit in life and still benefit and learn from it, right? So I'm not opposed to anything, is what I'm saying. A flow state, yeah. Um, Definitely. I'm reading about it right now. Like I said, I haven't really me see, root chakra. This, like I was studying Siddha yoga, right? Siddha, Siddha, Siddha yoga, and from my remembering, I don't remember them talking about chakras. Honestly, I don't remember hearing about that. But I read so much information over time, and I read a lot of information, and it's just impossible to remember it all. 6 inches of snow here to walk in every AM. Woods are quiet in the snow. It's beautiful walking in the snow. I love walking in the snow. It's just, don't get me wrong, I don't prefer to live in it, but it's definitely beautiful. Do I still get shit for that escape deal you did when you go back home? No, I do not. I went to Lake Butler, which is where I escaped from. Got out and went into a store, drove through. I drove straight through the fucking prison. When I say straight through the compound, and I had my camera on. I drove through the compound in between the main unit, the west unit, and the work camp. Civilian cars aren't supposed to be over there. And so I drove straight through it. I went to stores. I even went and found the river that I almost drowned in. But nobody gave me no shit. If they would have, I had a lot to tell them. I don't mind speaking my piece, in a way that they can learn something, because there was really no shit to give me. I mean, I did what I did, but hey, most of anybody in that position, if they had that opportunity, would probably take that opportunity. In fact, let me ask you, all the guys that are on here, fuck it, even the women, if you were in prison, and let's just put it under this premise, if you were in prison and the judge said when he sentenced you, it's clear to the court that what happened was an accident. Had you went to trial, no criminal jury would find you guilty, which means he just said you're innocent. If you were in those shoes and then you got sentenced to prison and then you had an opportunity to escape with the help of a correctional officer wearing a uniform, would you do it? Yes or no? You're going to send me some snow? No thanks. I'll go visit. I'm actually going to be driving across the country real soon. And like when you leave California, parts of hell, even in the desert, sometimes there's snow. So we drive through the snow usually a little bit during wintertime when we're traveling. And looks like we're going to be traveling during the winter. So I'll be seeing some snow real soon. Can you buy a gun now? Nope. Here in Texas, after 7 years, you get your 2A back. No, I can't. I cannot own a gun. I can't own anything with a firing pin. I have some air guns. I actually just gave one away. Actually, gave two of them away. I had a really big air rifle. I had another one that looked like a machine gun. I just gave them away. But no, I can't have a gun. And in Florida, they don't ever give you your rights back on having a gun. Not with my charges. I got manslaughter charge, escape from prison, and sales of cocaine. Texas made, hell yeah, I would do it. Cody said, I'm out. See ya. Kelly said, no, I wouldn't do it because then when they catch me, I'm just getting more time. See, the women are able to think more rational, more reasonable, more like, what could happen? What are the penalties and repercussions if I do this? Whereas the guys are like, fuck the penalties and repercussions. We'll deal with that shit when they come. And so I would say if you had 100 men and 100 women, probably only 10 of the women might say, yeah, let's run it. And at least 50 of the guys are going to say, let's run it. So I think that's what my take would be on that. Cody said the whole system is rigged. 100%. This whole system is built upon major, major flaws. Look at this. From a street cop all the way through the department, detectives, sergeants, lieutenants, captains, sheriff, prosecutors, because they work together, judges, the whole system. They convict people every fucking day, every damn day, knowing that the people are not guilty. They charge people. An officer can arrest you at any given time. He chooses to, whether you did anything or not. He can tell you turn around. And if you don't turn around, if you don't cuff up, then they'll just charge you with resisting arrest on top of the bogus charge. Not saying that it happens to everybody, but I'm saying it does happen and it can happen. And then the bad thing about it, you could be the most upstanding fucking citizen, never do nothing wrong, right? Living your life. Nothing, you don't do shit wrong. Maybe every now and then you go through a stop sign or break the speed limit, which makes you a but what does he call it? A law abiding criminal. Basically, you could be doing every fucking thing right, right? And you come across the path of a bad cop and he just arrests you on the house. Then they send you through the system all the way through court. And if you get convicted, guess what? Nobody's getting held accountable. Nobody. Not the cop, not him that wrote the report that arrested you, not the people that read the report, not the prosecutor, not the judge. And they can clearly show you didn't do what they're saying you did. But based upon officer statement and evidence that they concoct, yeah, it's going to be going in. It's absolutely crazy. So the system's 100% rigged. Not only is it rigged, but it's a for-profit system. When you have prison for profit, there's going to be bad shit happening. Cody said it's the Matrix. Texas Maid said, you already done at that point. Why not risk it again? That's how I felt. I was like, fuck it. It's like, this is the crazy thing. When people get sentenced to prison, right? They sentence them to prison. They get to prison. They get off the bus. They're facing the harsh reality of being in prison. I don't think that there's one single guy that is like, fuck, I want to get out of here at any cost, at all cost. I don't think there's any guys like, oh, thank God, home sweet home. Although I did meet this guy, I'll tell you this that funny story real quick. You guys running up to 10 likes for me. Should be pretty simple. And I got a funny story for you. It's a county jail story. Running up to 10 likes for me. And I got a funny story for you guys. Kelly said, cops out here on the street. It's just as bad as the ones inside. Shaking my head. They're out of control. They are giving absolute immunity to do what the fuck they want to do. You know, they're having a bad day. They don't like how you look. They don't like that you don't speak to them with the utmost of respect like they're a god. They can do your ass in. It's crazy. It's sad. It's a terrible, terrible situation. I'm not saying we don't need authority. Don't get it twisted. We need authority. We need law. We need order. Because look, if we did not have authority, if we didn't have law and order in this country, a lot of people wouldn't make it. It'd be ass out because the vultures would be here tearing their ass up. The hyenas, the lions, there'd be a bunch of animals on their ass. So we need law and authority. We just don't need corrupt law and authority. At least not as much of it. Baby Lion, what up? Baby Lion was on there with me this morning when I did my live and watched the. Actually, no, it wasn't a live. It was my fitness video. 44,000 for a cop to work a whole year in my local town. Take a bullet for 44K, not me, Cody. 44 grand. Where the hell you live at? Wyoming. Did I see a YouTuber got arrested and asked to be put into a women's jail? Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Missouri? Oh yeah, we're at Missouri. I went to Missouri, in Florida. I think that's where the. No, I didn't. I don't know if I've seen that or not. I'm not sure. Is the dude like a trans? I might have seen that. Hannibal, Missouri. I'm not sure, but I got a friend that lives in Missouri. This shit's like nothing but farmland. It's really, really pretty out there, though. Like real pretty. But you got to go down a long, long, long dirt road to get to their house. But again, it's really pretty. I like the country. But when you go down the dirt road, you finally come to their driveway and you turn in. They live on a lot of acres. And you got to go up over this hill. And when you crest the top of the hill and you see their house, you're like, holy shit, this is beautiful. They got a really nice house out there. I just don't remember the exact part of Missouri, but it is country. But damn, 44,000 a year to be a cop. No thanks. And don't get me wrong, cops. I've had a bad run in with cops a lot, but 44,000 to be a cop, it ain't worth it. It is not worth it. Yeah, the YouTuber was trans. Yeah, I did see that Texas made 100%. Now I remember. I seen it. It was recently. Christy Taryn. I'm so glad you're back. You have been missed. Hey, I appreciate that. That's cool. Really glad to get those type of comments from you guys. I'm enjoying being back, liking making the content. Still got to work on everything. I'm just getting back comfortable making videos because I didn't do it for a long time. I wasn't even posting on like Facebook or anything. I wasn't on social media um, at all for like more than almost 2 years, a good year and a half. I would barely get on there. And so I really kept, I was just like, man, I can't wait till I can get back on here. So it feels good to be back now. And I appreciate everybody that's been commenting, subscribing, liking. But I would tell you this is crazy. Let me see if I can find it here for you guys real quick. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Just since I started back doing YouTube, since I started back, we got 20,707 subscribers, right? 20,707 subscribers. Look at this shit. In the last 28 days, which it ain't even been 28 days. Look what the red number says. That shit says we done lost 232 people. So, and I don't know what the reason is because I've never had such a big loss of subscribers just back to back, back to back. And I think what I'm thinking is because I changed my channel name a couple of times. And then, like, if somebody's getting an alert like FYTON or FYTON, what the fuck is this? And they probably are just unsubscribing, not realizing that it's me because I've had a lot of people jump on and they're like, dude, we didn't even know you're back on here. So I don't know what the problem is, but I'm getting a lot of subscriber loss. Crazy, crazy. Where we at? Cody said some cops make $16 an hour in small towns around here. So right here where I'm living, they're making about 89, 90,000 a year. Street cops. Yeah, about 89, 90,000. How did that first meal after prison taste? It tasted wonderful. Extremely delicious. Take a guess. If there's some people that's going to know already because they've been following me, take a guess where my first meal was. You're going to get a lot of wrong guesses. It was a restaurant. It was definitely a restaurant in Florida. So that'll kind of like narrow it down a little bit. It's a Florida chain, a restaurant chain. In, oh, baby line, you know, close, but you didn't take on the pot of gold with that one. Very close. No, not Five Guys. Bam! Waffle House. When we left prison, I said, take me to Waffle House, please. They were like, what? What are you talking about? I said, I want to go to Waffle House. I have missed Waffle House more than any other restaurant. And now, like, my wife never went to Waffle House. And now, when we travel, as soon as we get back, like, east, and we start seeing Waffle Houses, like, we got to go. We got to go to the Waffle House. It's mandatory on every trip. I love that place. I like taking the kids in there too because they don't have anything like Waffle House here in California. So the kids, like my nephews, when we would travel, they never seen where you can sit up there at the bar and you watch the people cook and everything's like right in your face. So I would take the kids over there. They always dig it. A lot of people make money in U.S. than dip country, where U.S. dollar is worth more. Yeah, man, no doubt. They do that for sure. Tommy Thunder, what's up, man? Glad to have you on here. Appreciate you guys watching. We're at about 20 minutes right now. So every day for 30 days consecutive, I'm doing a live every single day for 30 days. We're probably at about day number 7. If I had to guess right now, hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'm going to my the back end of the channel. Go in there and check it out. So I got my laptop right here. So while you guys are commenting, I'm trying to read They come up faster on here. Plus, I can always comment a little bit faster directly from. Well, I can't comment from my phone at all. Let me see, how many lives have I done since I've been back? Today's one. I did one this morning. We're not going to count that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is number 14. Actually 15 because I did one this morning. But like I said, I'm not going to count that one. So we're at day 14. I got 16 more days consecutive. But honestly, I enjoy doing them because I like answering you guys' questions. It's a great form of interaction. Like chop it up with you guys, tell you guys stories. I need 2 more likes so I can tell y'all this gel story. 2 more likes. It's simple. All you got to do is take a moment and hit the button right up there. It's not even difficult. Your finger will not break by hitting the like button. It won't shock you. It won't hurt you. It won't do anything to you. It's just like boop. Simple. It's not difficult. Somebody hit it one time. Let's see if one more person can move their finger ever so slightly toward the like button. Kelly Miles, kid, rock, got into a fight in a Waffle House, which doesn't surprise me any. Yeah, Waffle House is definitely a place where I could see people getting into a fight. Hey, I was at a Waffle House one time in Jacksonville. This shit was so funny. This is my homie too. He's dead now. I was mad when he died. I was like, you motherfucker. Like, God damn it. You threw your fucking life away. Like, I just wanted to be able to tell you, you fucking asshole. Like, for real. You selfish motherfucker. I didn't get a chance to tell him that. And even though he's dead, I can say that. Like, he knows I love him. He was my homie. He was like my brother. But we were at the Waffle House one day. We're at the bar. So if anybody been to the Waffle House, and if you haven't been, check it out. I'm gonna give you a description. You can sit at this high bar right in the middle of the restaurant. On either side, they got booths. You can sit in the booth or you can sit at the high bar. If you sit at the high bar, they have the food behind there where they're cooking at the grill. But right behind the bar is where they wash the dishes. So they wash the dishes right behind the bar, and there's like a dishwasher thing up under there. You can't see it, but it's right under there, right? And so we're sitting at the bar, and the water is leaking out from under the where it's leaking from the back and going into the floor, into the restaurant part. So my homie, his name was Sean. We're sitting there, and he's seen the water down there. He's seen the water. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna slip and fall, and I need you to be my witness." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Look, there's water on the floor. It's leaking from over there." He's like, "If I fall in it, I'm gonna get a lawsuit." Are y'all paying attention to this one? This shit was fucking hilarious. Not hilarious, but hilarious. This shit was extremely funny. So we're sitting here. He gets up from the thing, and this is what he does. He gets up and he kicks his foot in the water like this. Boom. And his foot comes way up high by my fucking head. Both feet. One foot comes up, then the other one, and he lands. Boom. He lands on the floor. And he's like, oh. Hey, I immediately put my head down on the bar and started laughing. I couldn't help but to laugh. That was the worst thing to do for me to laugh because I was supposed to be his witness, right? It was terrible. He tells him, he's hollering, I'm hurt, call the ambulance. So the manager comes out there and she's like, oh, what are you doing? Like she kind of like already got the vibe. She's like, you ain't hurt. Da, da, da. He's like, call the ambulance. So the ambulance comes. They do all their little checking. They get a little thing and put it over his face and drop it like a ball, like to see if you jump and react. And they ended up not taking him in the ambulance. The ambulance came to get him, took him outside, but they didn't take him. So they told me to take him to the hospital. He didn't get a lawsuit from that, by the way. It didn't work out, but he learned. That's why I'm so mad, man. Like he ain't alive no more because the motherfucker could learn quick, right? He would learn his mistakes and then he would correct them. He just in the end, while I was not living in Florida anymore, he got on drugs and he wasn't able to correct it. Fucking heartbreaking. Anyways, This fool. After that, this motherfucker got so many lawsuits. Everybody in where we were from, he was from Northside, Ocean Way. They called him Lawsuit King. So he came to see me when I was in Carolina before I got my arrest warrant. And he had back then, this is 2002, 2003. He had a brand new Expedition, real big rims on it, a bunch of TVs in it, stereo stuff, just lawsuit money. And he was doing good financially because he had lawsuit money. And he said, "Man, they call me the lawsuit king now." He was getting all type of lawsuits. He would find every type of way to get hurt. But he told me, he told me on this one, he got hurt at work. He was working this construction job, and they were putting pipe under the ground. And he said the guy hit the machine, and it pulled the pipe, and it pulled his back. And he said that it legit hurt his back. He said, but he didn't need a surgery. And the doctor, his attorney said, "Well, if you do get the surgery, it's an extra $75,000." He was like, "All right, do the surgery." I'm like, "Oh no, what? No way!" He did it. He did surgery on his back. I was like, "This idiot." Yeah. Waffle House is where everyone goes after the bar. You'll see fist fights, or like Texas Made said, kids pull out guns and shit. Oh, I didn't see that. That's where Ti's kid almost got smoked. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I used to go there too after the club at nighttime. I mean, I ain't going there now like that because I don't go to the club. But yeah, that used to be the spot, like late night after the club. Tommy Thunder, excellent. What I said when my boy passed. Yeah, yeah, stupid man. We like you got one fucking life. Take advantage of it. Don't waste it. DPAT, just curious, how are you calling this a giveaway when a purchase is required for entry? Shouldn't it be called a raffle? Okay, here, simple. The word is called sweepstakes, right? So when I say sweepstakes, what do you think? Ed McMahon knocking on your fucking door, right? I just don't particularly like the word sweepstakes. To me, like everybody's any of the sweepstakes you see on social media, because there's a bunch of them, they're always saying, "Oh, giveaway, giveaway, giveaway." And so to me, it just because I'm hearing that all the time, that's what kind of resonates with me. But when you go read on my website, the actual terminology to make it legal is called sweepstakes, right? And so if you go read in the website, there's not an entry purchase required. However, it tells you the rules. If you want to enter a different way, there's some rules on there. You just got to read it, follow the rules, and then you get an entry without purchase required from my site. It is what it is. So yeah, there you got it. DPAT. So I call it a giveaway, but the legal terminology is sweepstakes, not raffle either. So you can't call it a lottery. You can't call it a raffle. Um, you can't. It's legally. I mean, I can say what the fuck I want to right here on social media with you guys, just talking randomly. But when you get into it legally, because I have it set up as a legal business, like a legit legal business. And all the rules and the information are there on my website. It's called FYTON.org. Let me put it on here for you guys. But you know what? Let me tell you this. There's something way bigger than even the entry fee. The entry fee is $35. Basically, if you want to support the channel, if you want an entry fee, if you want to get in with an entry fee, you go to this website right here, FYTON.org, FYTON.org. But forget the entry fee. Here's the bigger thing. Number one, if you get the mindset course, t-shirt's great because we're trying to grow this brand, right? And I would love for everybody to be repping my brand. So that's great because my brand represents bettering people, right? Giving people power, arming people with the tools and skills and the knowledge to create a better lifestyle for themselves. So if you want to wear the shirt, great. But if you get the mindset training course, now you're getting the actual keys to unlock your future, to unlock today for you in a super powerful way. I mean, literally, this type of thinking that I put into a course is what took me from wearing clothes handed to me, used shoes. My whole outfit was used when I came home from prison. This is what I was wearing, used clothes. I had to go to Goodwill and get $3 shirts and $3 pants. Now, I was thinking outside the box. I was like, Goodwill, I don't mind that. I went to San Francisco because I lived 2 hours east of the bay over in Stockton. I would ride the bus, get on the train, go underground, go to San Fran, walk because I did not have a car, and go to the rich people's area. in San Fran, which a lot of that is rich. But I would go to that Goodwill. I'd be getting clothes. It was like brand new for $3. I come out there looking super spiffy, right? So this type of thinking is what has allowed me to unlock doors to success, right? It's not just only your thinking, like thinking and living a happier life, but unlocking the doors to success that were never ever going to be unlocked to me, right? And so when I say an entry to the giveaway, it's a sweepstakes. But what's bigger than that is you're actually getting a course that can truly unlock your success in life. It's what it's for. But even bigger than that, forget my success or anybody else's. We're talking about guys that are in prison. Yesterday on the live, I donated two of my course to two different prisoners. Two different prisoners. I donated that course for free to two prisoners. Now, instead of this guy coming home and not prepared and armed for the streets, and I ain't talking about armed with a weapon, he's now armed with knowledge, skills that he can apply to his life to create the type of life that he wants, that we all deserve if we put in the work and the effort. Um, so that is huge. And the fact that it's only 35 bucks is considerable because you're not going to go get a course anywhere. Like, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I'm sure a lot of people on here probably know who this is. Garrett J. White, Warrior Book, right? Garrett J. White, this guy right here. Garrett J. White. Who knows who Garrett J. White is? Join any program he's got. Any program. He's made a huge success out of his life. I'm not taking that away. What I'm saying is the value you're getting my course is on par with any of the people, the elite people that are offering courses. This course is on par with that. And so you're not going to get any course from him or any of the elite people that are going to give you the keys to success for 35 bucks. Ain't happening. Real shit. Burr, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. Yeah, that's the lick. It's called the Burr process. I'm gonna tell you how I found out about the Burr process. Chris Bray. Um, my wife and I were traveling across the country, and when we're traveling, we're listening to like podcasts, audiobooks, and then she was listening to I think YouTube, and she was like playing it, and I'm listening to this thing like called the Burr process. I'm like, what? Well, what? How come I never heard about this? And my family used to be in the rental business, and I was like, what? Too bad we didn't know about this a long time ago, right? And rather than have the mindset of, oh, damn, it's too late, or oh, I wish I would have, I started digging into it. And you guys, listen, if you are trying, number one, you got to have the mindset to stick through the difficult times because even doing the Burr process, not every single one of them is going to work out right. And when you go and you lose a chunk of money in life through a risk that you're taking, it can be overwhelming. So the mindset course that I have, that I offer, is critical in any pursuit of success that you're searching for. So in the Burr process, there is a ton of competition in the market. There's a lot of investors in the market that are pouring billions into the market. It's slowed down over the last 6, 7 months, but it's still extremely competitive. But if you're trying to build long-term wealth, if you can go out and find a property, no, it's not hard copy, it's PDF. If you can go out and you can find a property, a distressed property, that when you do you analyze the area and see what the rents are going for, how long are the rentals staying on the market before they're rented, what is the average income of the people in the area, and you're able to find this distressed property that just say for instance, $100,000, but if it was rehabbed, it would be worth 200 grand. This is just numbers, right? So you buy it at 100, and you're getting a hard money loan on this. So on $100,000 loan, you only need 20,000 in the bank, and they don't even check your credit. So you get this loan for the other 80,000. You put 20,000 up, they give you a loan for the other 80,000. And then say the house needs a $40,000 rehab, they give you 100% of the rehab cost. So you buy it, you rehab it. As soon as you rehab it, you put it up for rent. Don't sell it. You keep it as long term. So you buy it, rehab it, rent it. Now, after a few months of it being rented and it's showing a positive return, right? So you're paying your mortgage plus you have positive cash flow. You go back and refinance it. When you refinance it, you finance it 85, if you get lucky, 90% of that $200,000 value. And so you could potentially get all your money back that you put into it and 15, 20,000 bucks on top of that that you pocket, and you got a 30-year mortgage, right? Well, that 30-year mortgage is being paid by your renters. And this is what's happening. So each year, so your levels are up here. Each year, so your home value is here, your mortgage is up like way up here. They're paying your mortgage down. So the mortgage is going down. You're not paying it out of pocket. They're paying it. And your home value is going up, right? And so you take that money that you did that first deal with, plus the money you made on top of it, and you go find another property, another one, and another one. Before you know it, you're buying two, three, four, five at a time. Before you know it, you can be buying an apartment complex, multifamily units. That's where the money's at. Hey, yeah, I did hear that guitar string. That was pretty dope, brother. Um, Joseph Clamola. Sorry, I did not reply back on the email, man. I have been dumb busy, like extremely busy. My apologies. I've been trying to put out content. I put out a workout video. Um, got all screwed up after I edited it yesterday. Didn't get to put it out yesterday. I had to put it out this morning. Um, then I had like meetings today. I've just been really busy. I'm actually talking to a casting agent about a TV show. It's really cool too. And here's the ironic part is I have some places in Florida. I actually have a place that I'm renting in Florida, an apartment. I'm not there right now. I'm in California. And so we've been talking about putting this house on Airbnb and going back east because we want to buy more houses, like doing the Burr process. And so we just started talking about going back east. And this casting agent just called. He emailed me. We got on the phone, talked, and we did like a video interview today. And this show is being filmed in Florida. And this is what the premise is. They're going to track these guys that get out of prison. And the host of the show would be driving the vehicle, go pick the person up from prison, reacquaint them with reality, with life, get them prepared, take them where they need to go. And ultimately, I would be able to give these guys all of the knowledge, the information that I have acquired over the years that has allowed me to stay free and actually be successful far beyond what statistics say I should be, and ultimately be able to help these guys, prevent them from going back to prison, you know, putting them on the right path. And so I'm like, man, I'll fit right in with that show. They're actually asking me to be the host of it. So did a video interview today. They're going to edit the video, send it to the higher ups. Jimmy Kimmel, everybody knows who he is. He actually owns the company that's going to be filming it. Super excited. Where are we at? Hitting that like button. You heard Kelly. She's going to throw a wrench at one of y'all if you don't hit the like button. We crossed the 10 mark. So I got to, if you weren't on here, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm doing a live for 30 days straight. I'm also going to do a live when I leave California and probably do a cross country live, drive straight. Last few times I drove across the country, I didn't get a hotel room. It's like 40 hours. I stop and take a nap, but I just keep it moving because getting a hotel room just drags it out for too many days. So I'm gonna hit the live button here in California and rip, take it across country with you guys. I'm gonna be pulling my motorcycle with me, so that's gonna be pretty cool. That might be pretty epic. Hopefully, it'll help the channel too, and it'll be fun just chopping it up with you guys. We'll probably hit a couple of dead spots, which you always do traveling across the country, but that shit's gonna be fun. Hey, bro, that bike is pink, right? Nope. I want to get that course and bike. No, it's not pink. It's candy apple red. It's got chrome flake in it. It's candy color. Definitely not pink. Here, I'll pull it up for you right now and show you. Actually, just go to the website. If you go to the website, there's a video of it. That's me riding the bike. You'll see more of it. Hold on one second. That's at Sunset Cliffs in San Diego. So yeah, no, it's not pink, man. It's red. Beautiful bike. by the way. Tommy Thunder said, doing big things. Joseph said, what do you think? Or the shred? I'd have to look it back up, man. I don't, what do I think? Or the shred? I don't remember. I know you was ripping on the guitar. But I don't, there was two different ones? God dang, man. Honestly, I don't. I got to go back and look at it, brother. Will you stop for meet and greets? Man, when you're driving across the country, you guys ain't trying to be stopped off too much. But if I happen to see anybody at a gas station, rest stop, or you guys see me, because I'm going to be going that way. If you see me, damn right, I'll hang out. We'll chop it up. But I'm going to have me and my wife, two dogs. We're driving two different cars. So to like really get off the highway and go set up a meet and greet would be difficult. Now we're not going on the 40. We're not going to go through Ohio. We're going to go the southern part. We do sometimes go that way, but this time we're not, Kelly. We're going to do the one through Texas. We're in fucking Texas for like a whole day. Terrible, but it's a little bit quicker. Who did you do that first interview? Big Hurt, right? Yeah, Big Hurt was the first big interview for sure. Well, damn. I know, Kelly. Yeah, I know. It would be cool if I were able to meet you guys for sure. Anybody that we cross the path for sure. I'm gonna tell you guys a jail story. Coffee. So I was telling you guys earlier, I don't know of any person they put on the bus, take them to prison, they get off the bus, and they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's great to be here. I'm home. However, there is an exception to the rule. When I was in the county jail, there was this old man. He was an old white man, probably about 5'2", 5'3", had no teeth, bald head, skinny, frail little old man. And you're just looking like, he doesn't even look like a child molester. He's just like, what is he doing in here? The old man was homosexual, right? So, but he liked young boys, and he liked all guys, but he liked younger boys. And so he said, he told everybody in the county jail, the people in the dorm, he's getting old. I guess he couldn't get a boyfriend. So he said, man, I'm retired. I got a retirement check. I'm old. He's like, what better place could I possibly go than to prison where dicks are falling out of the sky? When I heard this man say this, I said, what did he just say? Dicks are falling out of the sky. So he did something, caught a charge, and went to prison where he was happy to go. I was like, what? That is absolutely insane. Put some good respect on your guitar skills like Wes. I will never be able to do anything like Wes. He's on another amped up version of I don't know what reality he lives in, but it's definitely hyped. He lives right down the road from me. He lives in downtown San Diego. He used to. I don't know if he does anymore. I don't really keep up with him. No, man, I'm telling you, the shit was ripping though, for sure. I just, like I said, I've been fucking super busy. And dude, I've been busy. 100%. This one thing I can tell you, YouTube's cool because it's kind of like the army when they say be all you can be. You can come on YouTube and just tell stories, and it is what it is. It's a storytelling platform, right? And without being in a situation with the person when they're telling a story, I can't say for sure. But I can tell you this: any man doing time in the state of Florida, I don't know about everywhere else, but if he did time in the state of Florida and you have a cell phone in your cell, you got your cell phone, right? Police walk by the door. They see you with the cell phone. You put the cell phone away and hide it. And the police are like, what do you got in there? I got a cell phone. What are you going to do about it? Whatever, right? And they tell you to give it to them, and you tell them no. You hide the cell phone, and then they come to your door and try to open your door, and you're trying to hold it shut, or whatever, some situation like this, right? And then when they finally get in the room, the phone is hidden. They don't find the phone, and then they take you to a captain's office. And in the end, they're like, where's the phone? And you're like, oh, I just told him that just because. And then the officers turn around and bag on this new officer. I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't a prison in Florida where that would happen. Not a single one. In fact, don't care how big, scary you are, know how tough you are. You pull that shit in Florida, they're going to beat your fucking ass and possibly murder you. Real shit. You won't pull that shit in Florida. And I know for sure it can happen in Florida. Maybe somewhere else. But I don't know. Good thing about YouTube is you can tell your story however the hell you want. That's the cool thing. I got you. I don't disrespect. You'll always be a cool dude to me. Be all you can be. I've been to prison. Fuck them. Hey, I heard that, man. Do you run a place while in solitary confinement? 100%. So I'm going to be doing a solitary series for you guys, breaking it down day by day, doing the whole like role play thing. The guards come to bring me my food, talking shit whenever you're sitting in there with your eyes covered up. Get that off of your face. You can't have nothing covered up. They got the light on 24 hours a day in your eye. You're blinding you. All the little games. I'm gonna play it out day by day, turn it into a series for you guys, and try to give you the most visual understanding that you could possibly get of being in solitary confinement without being in there. That's going to be coming up for sure. My old man told me that Florida prisons were hell. Damn right they are. Bill McDonald said, "Did you ever get humbled in prison? Lose a fight? Yeah, you can't win them all, man. Any man that touch you, beat everybody up. He's lying. Love you, B. Gotta go, fam. You ever need some shred? Got my email. Respect. Be safe out there, brother. 100%, man. I will for sure. Got you, brother. Yeah, love you, man. Keep your head up, homie. Did you regularly get air trade? Man, I got air trade frequently. Mother, shut the front doors. When I was in solitary confinement, what you got to realize is that they were like, this motherfucker, talking about me, got our female to bring him a cart, a uniform, and then help him escape. They were not happy. They were not happy about that. What be popping, partner? Right now, but what up, man? Baby Lion said, did you get your tattoos in prison or before or after? I got some in prison and there's some out of prison, more in prison than in prison. This arm, like this arm right here, was done out of prison. This, I got done out of prison. This arm was done in prison. Then my back was done in prison. So yeah, that's what it was. Joseph said, question for the chat. Ever see any shit that made you regret your decision to get put in a cell? Ever see any shit that made you regret your decision to get put in a cell? He asked that for the chat. Has anybody got an answer for that? Go get it. Have you been flipping cars? Nah. I got too many. I bought too many lemons. I bought too many raw eggs. Them things. I was losing money. I was buying off of emotion, buying cars that I like BMWs. And BMWs are a money pit. They look cool. They're fun to drive when they run right. When they have problems, all downhill. Did you make money in prison? Yeah, I did. Yeah, 100%. Right now from the news said every minute of it probably. Ahmad, tell the story about the hard times eating apple and shopping at Salvation Army. Hey, I'll tell that. He likes that story too. I think he asked me to tell that the other day. This is what I'm gonna tell you guys. When I came home from prison, I didn't have anything. Two fucking nothings. Zero. I had about 10 grand on prepaid cards before I left prison, but I gave it all away just because I like helping people. And so when I came home, I was broke. And I got my brother bought me an airline ticket. I came to California, had no money. I was on food stamps. I had to go and actually get a food stamp card, and couldn't afford clothes, couldn't afford anything. You know, I get $1 here, $1 there, a couple dollars. Didn't have anything, and it got to a point that when I didn't have food, I would get a grocery bag and go outside and get a bag of apples because we lived like on this farm in a little house, like a cottage in the back, and I would go pick apples off the tree and put them in the bag. They were real good. They were Granny Smith apples, these big, juicy green ones. Delicious. I think they might even call them delicious Granny Smith apples. Either way, they're fucking tasty. The problem comes in when you're eating these apples one after another because you don't have any other food and you're just drinking water because you can't afford anything else other than, well, water. The problem comes in where you're doing this for 4 or 5 days, a week straight, and the only thing you shit is water. Because when you bite into apple, it's like just water, flavored water. And it's just no good for your stomach after about a week. In fact, it's terrible. So if you don't have to do it, I would say don't do it. That would be my advice to you. Now, if you got to, then hey, whatever it takes to survive, right? And then the other one was he asked me to tell you guys about Salvation Army. I actually told it a few minutes ago, but I'll tell it again. And so, what I number one is nobody going to give you motherfucking nothing. I definitely ain't from a family where they're just handing me a bunch of handout shit. In fact, when I when I was sitting in jail, 2004, 2004, my house in Florida, my house, mine, not nobody's shit. I bought it. I was paying payments on it. 2004, that bitch was paid for. By the time I came home, a certain family member of mine who had taken over a bunch of different properties throughout our family gained control of my house. She allowed the house to get vandalized. They condemned it, tore the house down. So I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I don't care about the house. I'll sell the piece of property when I come home. She took out a loan on the property, never paid it back. So I came home with nothing. And even then, I wasn't mad. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. I'm going to make it. Ain't nobody going to give me nothing. Fuck no, because I got the tools right here. Literally, the tools that I put into my mindset mastery course unlock my freedom, unlock the ability for me to move forward in life and become successful at it. And so at the beginning, though, I couldn't afford shit. And even if you take $3 and you try to go to Walmart, you can't get a pair of pants or a shirt. You can't get nothing for $3. Fuck, you can't even get a pair of socks. And so, not Salvation Army, but it was Goodwill is where I was going. Goodwill was you can get shit there for $3. But I didn't just go to any Goodwill. I went to the one in San Francisco where the rich people live. You come out of there looking like $1,000,000. You only spent 6. And so that's the story he was asking me to tell you guys. But you got to go to the one in San Fran. Them fools down there are rich, and they'll wear the thing one time. Sometimes you even find new clothes in there. So yeah, I follow the recent escape in Alabama. I think with a female guard, talking about the one where the guard killed herself at the end, and that dude was like 6'6", freaking 300 pounds or some shit, 280. Yeah, that was crazy. Kelly said you can just have my car. Parts are expensive. Wait, did I miss something? That made enough money. Make sure. Parts are expensive on Beamers, not to mention the labor. Oh my God, they're super expensive. And the labor is expensive, which is outrageous. Baby line, yeah, maintenance is expensive as fuck on BMW, just like Mercedes, 100%. That's why now my BMW and Mercedes in the driveway both got maintenance package. I don't get paid for nothing on them. Oil changes, tires, brakes. My brakes on the BMW, the M series, are covered to 125,000 miles. If you have to replace the brakes on that M series BMW, is like 9,000 bucks. I made sure to get a warranty, the maintenance package. Beamers are money pits. My boy had a 745, lost thousands. Yeah, no doubt. Rotten Apple News. He said, thumbs up, everybody. Get Bryan into the YouTube algorithm. We're coming, man. We're coming for that algorithm for sure. No doubt. What was your first job after prison? Picking up trash in people's yards, cleaning out gutters, just a lawn maintenance person for myself. I would knock on the door and ask people, hey, You mind if I clean your yard? Ahmad said, does it snow in Florida? It has. The snow, they ain't fixing to stick. They ain't going to be there for a couple of days. But yeah, it has snowed in Florida. Why the long layout from YouTube? Mazer. Um, the reason is simple, because I was at a point where I was just trying to like juggle. And I'm not good at juggling multiple different types of, businesses at one time, especially one like YouTube. You got to put a lot of time and effort and energy into YouTube um, to get your videos for people to even watch them. Like I uploaded a video this morning, and I I don't even know if I got 100 views on it. It's about a fitness. It's a fitness video about guys over 40 building muscle, burning fat, getting your motivation and metabolism back, crunk up. Um, so it's difficult to get in there, right? And to me, the video came out great. But then when I listened back to it after I loaded it today, I was listening to it on preview, and somebody mentioned, "Hey, man, your your explanations are great," and then it goes into a workout, but the workout just doesn't last that long, and then you go back to an explanation. And while he was listening to it, I was like, "Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Yeah, you're right." And so I was at a point where I said, you know, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do YouTube anymore until I can give 100%, dedicate my time, energy, and focus to you guys so that I can bring you better value. And then in my time off, I also created a mindset mastery course that is in a PDF form that you can get on my website. I'm going to put it on here right now. So you can get this in a PDF form on my website. Not only do you get the course, but you're able to be entered to win my bike that when you go to that website, you'll see the bike. Huge freaking come up on that right there. Winning the bike. How can your book change someone's life, brother? You're talking about my course, the FYTON Mindset Mastery course. It changes your life in every single way. If you're trying to have just more peace and happiness, if you're trying to have better relationships with your spouse, your family members, if you are trying to excel at work, be more successful, start a business, it's not telling you, okay, here's how you go buy Bitcoin, or here's how you start a lawn maintenance company, but it's giving you the mental tools to be able to do any of that shit that you want to, right? So we could give you a blueprint, right? You could take a course to learn to be a fitness instructor on social media. You could go be a real estate agent. I don't know, whatever. But along that journey of becoming whatever it is, or once you become that, you're going to hit these times that are difficult to fucking deal with. And so the biggest point of success is actually having the correct mindset in whatever pursuit. So whether you're just trying to create better habits, crush your limiting beliefs, if you're trying to be more successful either at work or starting a business, that's how that shit helps. 100%. It's helped me absolutely. Let me see. I'm doing cars now until the housing market gets better. Then I'm going to flip houses. There's deals in Indiana. Yeah, 100%, man, for sure. Cars are big money right now, especially with the shortage of cars like there are. For sure. So that's how it can change your life, man. 100%. If you're trying to excel in life, do better in life, make life easier for you, get the course. It's legit. Ramon, are you friends with Big JD Prison Break Raw? No, I don't know him. I've seen him. I watched his videos a couple of times. I like him, but I don't know him. Rod Apple News. 1992 spring break. Florida experienced a blizzard from the north. It was in all the way to Daytona Beach. That's crazy. That's crazy. The last snow that I remember of Florida was in 1989, that I personally remember. Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. I don't know him either. Like I said, I haven't been on social media a lot in the last couple of years. Tommy Thunder said, yeah, let the people know. 100%. Spelling error. Where you been at, man? You've been hiding with your wrench. You got the blue wrench up in there, spelling error. Where you been at, man? Let me ask, man, how, like, did you realize that when you seen this notification and it says fight on, you probably didn't even realize it was my channel, I'm assuming, because I've been losing a massive amount of subscribers, over 200 subscribers in the last less than a month, just since I came back on doing my YouTube channel. Over 200 subscribers I've lost. And I'm wondering why. Like, is it people are seeing the channel name and they're like, who the fuck is this? Who did I subscribe to, and just deleting it? unsubscribing. People are coming on here and like, hey man, I didn't even know you was doing videos anymore. This is day 14 that I'm doing lives every day for a month straight. So I've been on here a little more than 2 weeks, and I'm still getting people that come on here like, damn, I didn't know you was on here again. Where you been? So spelling error. Did you even know? How did you know that I was back on here? And when you seen the channel name, did you know that was me? Tommy Thunder says, sounds interesting. 100% it is, man. Really, it is super interesting. It is 100% interesting. LeMazer, glad to hear you're doing good, man. Ben Sub from way back. When was gonna do a donation or something? So from way back was gonna do a donation or something. I don't remember, man. You was gonna do a donation? I don't know what. I'm not sure what you mean, LeMazer. Quadrex, how many eggs did you eat today? 4. Haha, I'm back home tonight. Go get it, homie. I'm glad to see you home, brother. Great to see you live again. Good deal, man. Rotten Apple News. This is exactly why you're losing subs. Maybe slightly edit your channel name so people know it's you. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is have a new banner made. I don't know how to make freaking YouTube banners. I've tried to, but I can't get the sizing correct. I'm gonna get it made to say FYTON with the word bounce back in it. So when people see it, they're like, oh, I remember this cat. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, hopefully it helps. Happened to me when I changed my channel name. I'm thinking that's what it was. I'll make you one, bro. Call me. You know how to make banners? Yeah, cool. Definitely got to fix my banner because my shit is looking beat up. I normally would go on Fiverr and have them do it. It's a little bit of a process. You got to catch them at the right time. Most of the time, they're in another country. Sometimes they don't understand what you're telling them correctly. But yeah, that's normally what I do. But yeah, I'll definitely hit you up, man. For sure. Got it. I don't know if I programmed your number. Email me, man, to put your number in there just in case. I know it's in my call history, but I don't know if I programmed it. So email me. Wait a minute. I know where your number is. I got it in my back end of my website. I got you, bro. I'll call you. I actually got to go pick up some t-shirts when we get off here. I got to go pick up some t-shirts. Maybe I'll call you on the way. We're saying I've been subscribed since way back when and would hit your PayPal or something to help support channel. Oh, big time, man. I appreciate that. Hey, big. I remember seeing your channel name, but I'm pretty sure that's the same exact name. LeMazer, LMAZEROO. Pretty sure that's you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Have you guys ever seen a channel called Everything's Regular? Young black dude over in Houston. He used to be in LA. Everything's Regular. You guys ever seen him? Let me put his channel in here. I like this kid, man. This is what really inspired me to do my giveaways. I was like, oh man, I love that. Like he's doing it big though. He's doing it big, and I just like the kid. I like the way he does it. He's super cool. I'm gonna put his channel in here. He does giveaways too. Um, Here he is. Check him out right here. This kid's cool as shit. Gotta head out. Love you. Hey, appreciate it, man. Love you guys too. Listen, I'm gonna have to jump off too because, like I said, I gotta go pick up t-shirts in my back section. It really is tricky making a banner. I had my friend make one for one. Had my friend's YouTube channel out of one of my paintings. Wow, that's pretty dope, homie. Listen, man, appreciate everybody being on here. We're gonna be back again tomorrow live. Appreciate everybody, all the support, all the comments, all the likes, all that shit. I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. Much love, much respect.